Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hey, Puss. You know when the camera's rolling, don't you? I can't sleep. I'm sure you've all seen it. And it's like 2 o'clock in the morning here. I just can't sleep. So, my reaction to this video that's come out from Harry and Meghan, I thought it was a parody. The first time I saw it, I honestly thought it was a parody. Actually posted on X, those of you that follow me on X, to genuinely ask, is this a parody? Because it really looks like them. It really is them. I mean, I saw it on Instagram because as soon as I go on there, people I follow pop up and it's definitely her account. So, if you wouldn't mind, let's leave the elephant in the room just to one side for a minute. Just for a minute. I mean, I've watched this over and over and over and over again. Okay, I'm going to begin by being blunt and saying that I've never really bought into the moon bump theory. Not completely. I've always had my own theories to try and justify it because to me it's just too horrific for words. Now, if people want to do this in their lives and use a surrogate and they want to have the sensation of what it feels like to have a bump, yeah, that's fine. We're talking line of succession. We are talking about the most famous family in the world and an utter mockery of that because they're a bloodline. This is really for the benefit of anyone who's kind of not on board with what we're all talking about here, because I have noticed a couple of people have commented and said, oh, don't be silly, it's just a wrinkle in her dress, it's just a trick of the light. So I repeat, until tonight, I was not completely sold. I am now. Firstly, Yankee Wally is completely vindicated. She has lost so many channels on YouTube because she dared to talk about the elephant in the room. And because it's a line of succession, that's where I came in, defending her right as a British subject, Welsh no less, that she had every right, and everyone else does, to question and look at people in the line of succession. It's kind of like a given. By the way, I just loved all of your comments. I'm going to call King Charles just King Charles from now on, because it was just lovely to see how many people feel upset that their realm is not recognised in a title, and it's just impossible to read all of the titles out. So just King Charles. He's our king. And equally, I think it is just so nice how many American people embrace the monarchy, support the monarchy, like the monarchy. I completely support any American who's horrified about Prince Harry stomping all over your right to free speech and your amendments. We're right there with you, a lot of us Brits, because he's been doing that to us. And this subject, I couldn't resist putting a few pictures of the royal family in. I couldn't resist it, because I suspect phones have been pinging like crazy throughout Buckingham Palace today. and there will probably be meetings tomorrow. I mean, I just don't see how this is not game over. I do not see, there's so much I want to say, and yet I can't speak. I cannot speak. Because I gave her the benefit of the doubt, because I thought maybe with Archie and stuff, because Archie it was a visible situation, that maybe she had some sort of stab-proof vest that slipped down her right leg. And I thought, I thought it was quite funny. This is kind of funny, but tragic and sad. And I mean, this is a constitutional crisis. It really is. If it's not dealt with really fast. Harry and both children need to come out the line of succession yesterday. They need to be out. Out. They cannot. You cannot. Right, okay. I can't get my head around this. I mean, Wally's a brave woman, because she was the first, as far as I'm aware, to actually question. I don't think anybody else was questioning this specific subject. And she went out on a limb and she was punished for it. Now, of course, everyone's going to be talking about it. But credit where credit is due. It began with Wally. I know Lady C's tackled it a lot, but even Lady C admits that in the beginning, she thought that that's just too far out there, and it wasn't until she saw certain things, and obviously she talks to people, but Wally was the first. Wally was the first. Yankee Wally. I mean, now I understand. I mean, I don't understand, actually. I don't understand why they've done this video. I don't understand. Why are they doing this? Why are they doing this? Are they drug-addled? Drunk? I mean, I know I'm no one to talk, but I mean, yeah, let's leave the big elephant in the room until at last. Let's just talk about the behaviour. Now, it was some sort of TikTok theme back in 2021. I don't know. I didn't notice it, and I wasn't aware of this sort of TikTok dancing of that particular nature. But she's squatting and gyrating her hips in a very sexual way. I mean, it's more than suggestive. That squat, low down, pulling her dress up, it goes beyond just having a bit of a joke and a laugh and a dance. It goes way beyond that, I feel. I think this is, well, I mean, it's trolling of the royal family. It's trolling of all the people who have had doubts. How can this video, how can it make things better? From their point of view, from Harry and Meghan's point of view, how can this video make any rumours of that nature go away? I've got to talk about the elephant in the room. I mean, I've seen people try and defend this on X and in my comments, saying this is normal. I'm sorry, what planet do you live on? What is it, a Minecraft bump? Or I was chatting to Wally tonight, she actually said it's like a Lego bump. I mean, it's got lumps and bumps. No, it's not a baby heart monitor. No, it's not. There are lumps and bumps. I mean, it's actually not attached. It appears to not be attached to her actual body. It's moving independently. You can see at certain points where her hips are. And this thing is distancing itself and coming back. She's lifting it up and pushing it down and lifting it up. It's the most bizarre thing that I have seen so far. Let's press play again. I mean, I have had 2 children, as you know. No fucking way was my bump ever like that. Now, I know people are individuals and they're different, but no. I mean, it's like, have you ever stuffed a cushion with cheap stuffing? And it's like it's very unsatisfactory. It's got all lumps and bumps, and you want to either put more stuffing in it or better stuffing. It's like that. It's like a load of towels all wrapped up. Someone on Twitter actually said, there's a pillow in the line of succession. There's 2 of them. I mean, the way she's gyrating her hips and the bump is moving up and down and up and down. I mean, the bumps just don't move like that. They don't. Not in my experience. Oh my God. I've got to make a cup of tea. Okay, I'm back now. I've got a cup of tea. We're going to keep calm and carry on. It's a sight. It's an absolute sight. I saw someone in the Daily Mail comment and say she needs intervention, and if anybody cares about her, this has got to stop. If they've gone to so much trouble, it would appear to me, over the years to squash and get rid of any of these rumours. So why release a video like this, which appears, it certainly, definitely appears to me to confirm any rumours. I mean, it's only going to make things worse. I have seen other people comment, a lot of other people comment on the Daily Mail and various other places who are like me, who were okay to give it all the benefit of the doubt. Not anymore. I mean, let's say, right, let's humour me, let's say she was pregnant, let's just say she was, then why do that? Why? Because a pregnant bump isn't lumpy like that. It's not, it's just not. Being pregnant and having a baby is not a rare event. It has been happening since Adam and Eve. It's something that billions, literally billions of people have been through. So to put on an exhibition like that, and she's doing it to some song I've never heard of before, and I can't remember how the lines go, but one of them, I think it says something like, it's not your concern. Well, yes. Yes, it is. It is British subjects' concern. Commonwealth realm subjects' concern. Commonwealth member countries, because you see, there are lots of member countries of the Commonwealth, but only some of them are realms, meaning they are connected directly to the monarchy. And of course, the United Kingdom is at the heart of the matter. Yes, it is the concern of everybody. This is a line of succession. She insisted that this particular baby, that the Lily one, be called Princess, and that the older one be called Prince. If this is what it appears to be, then they cannot be. They cannot be, legally, any more than if they decided to become Catholics, as I've mentioned before. This is no detriment to Catholic people. That's just one of the old rules. That's how it works. This is sort of akin to the curtsy. the late monarch who bestowed titles on these people that they can now trade off. And then she mocks the person who gave her all of the titles and the privileges. She mocks her with that curtsy. This is that on steroids. I have to keep pressing play. I mean, I'm looking there and I'm seeing about 20 lumps. We're not talking about... I've had one of those baby strap monitors. When Faith was born in Spain, they put one on me, and then they had one going around my midriff, my bump, and there was a little heart monitor, so they could just monitor the two all the time. And believe me, it's like a square thing. There might be 3 lumps at best and a belt. I'm looking there. I'm not seeing a belt. I am seeing dozens of lumps. Square lumps. Wrinkle lumps. I'm seeing... I don't know what I'm seeing. I don't know what I'm looking at. And Harry, this is purportedly filmed in 2021. And I mean, Harry was quite slim then. He's got quite a beer belly now. And I think that is him. And hitching her skirt up whilst gyrating. And the way she's doing it looks like she's sitting on an imaginary penis. I'm not a prude. And why film something like this? And how is she able... I've got to go back to the beginning again now. How is she able to gyrate her hips? And the bump doesn't move, it moves the other way. It's like it's not attached to her. I mean, this is going to go down in history like, did they land on the moon? You know, Graham is a big one for that. Or who shot JFK? This is one for the history books. This is extraordinary. And the way she pulls her dress in underneath, as if to deliberately show every lump and bump. I mean, just the bit where she's going like that, you can't do that with a bump. The bump is a part of the body. It's quite solid, it's quite firm. You can't do that. I really don't know what to make of this. Firstly, I don't know what to make of the images that I'm seeing. And secondly, I don't know what to make of why on earth they've put this out in the public. And are the press, are the mainstream media, legacy media, are they going to ignore this? Are they? Or have they done this to make people make videos about this so they can have everybody taken down? I mean, she has released this on her Instagram. Like, let's be clear. You and I have not hired a private detective to film her in an intimate moment in a hospital room. Okay? Nobody's done that to her. No paparazzi has done this to her. She and Harry have of their own volition filmed this, and she has released this to her 3 million followers plus the wider audience on Instagram. The same two people who screamed for privacy. I mean, South Park. Not only South Park, I can see a lot of people are going to have a field day with this one. Does she really not understand? There clearly is a little girl and a little boy. What are they going to make of this when they're old enough to watch it? I can tell you now, both my kids would be, well, I showed this to Ben tonight and he said, I mean, he's not really interested, but he burst out laughing. I sent it to my daughter and said, what the hell is going on here? And she said, maybe she swallowed some royal artifacts or something that were a bit lumpy, or maybe she's got something stuffed up her jumper. But she said, I don't know, Mum. I don't know. I don't understand it. I mean, it's... And swinging her backside round like that. And you can clearly see her hips. I mean, it's just... And I saw someone who claims to be in midwifery of some sort on X, saying, oh yes, this is all quite normal. It is interesting there were no signatures on the birth certificate, isn't it? Of Archie, I mean. On the Buckingham Palace announcement, when all royal babies, there's several doctors that sign. And I mean, pre-labour, in the last few weeks before giving birth, there is no way I could do any of those kind of moves. I mean, I did get into cleaning a lot, you know, like nesting. I was cleaning everything like crazy. In the last couple of weeks with Faith and with Ben, I was working on our boat. I was up and down the ladder. I was even going underneath the boat, working on it in the boatyard. But it was difficult. You know, I was waddling around and doing my best. I was not gyrating my hips like that and squatting down and hitching my skirt up and I think it's the lumps. I really do. I think it's the lumps. I've got to watch it again. And I've got it on slow motion so I can have a look. I mean, I'll get some still shots zoomed in so we can look together at the lumps. What are the lumps? Is this trolling the whole world? I mean, apart from anything else, it's a little bit akin to going to the toilet live on YouTube, you know, having a number 2 in front of everybody. Why not? You know, why not? Is she going to perhaps release... Dare I say it, is she going to release a video of a live birth? You know, with the knees up in the air. Is that the next move? I mean, it's not just the little bumps. There's like loads of larger bumps. I don't understand it at all. I don't understand why they've done this. It's like they're both on a path of self-destruction. And do they not, either of them, realise the offence. Now that I've seen how a lot of you feel about, you don't like King Charles be called the King of England because it leaves out Scotland, Ireland, Australia, Canada, or you say the King of Canada, that it's, people are so proud, you're so proud to be a part of something. Even Americans, where there is no monarchy, they're so proud to be involved in the community and with the monarchy. Americans are proud to meet the monarch. Do these people not understand the offence that they're causing, that this is going to create? Are they really that daft in the head? Or are they on drugs? Or what is going on? Somebody needs to go and check. What in the holy hell is going on with both of them, actually? And I don't mean the royal family. I mean, you know, the proper authorities maybe need to go in and find out what the hell's going on. I mean, what must Doria think to have seen this released? Because I don't think she's daft, and I don't think she's, well, I've heard she likes a bit of, but I'm sure she would think, what in the hell are you doing? It's like a horror show. You know, this kind of shit makes me scared to step foot outside my own front door. Because it's not just these people. It's not just Harry and Meghan behaving like this. There's a lot of loonies outside everybody's front door. Never mind it's dangerous on the internet. It is dangerous in real life. I mean, I see people losing their mind all the time, and it appears to me that it's social media that's encouraging it. And then you have people, some people look up to these two idiots, and they might think this is okay, this is normal. Well, perhaps it is. Maybe I'm the odd one out. In my mind, there's nothing normal about this. I can only imagine the look on members of the royal family's faces to see this. I mean, she actually looks like she's masturbating at one point. She really does. To me, if you look where she puts her hands, I do not like that at all. I feel extremely uncomfortable with the whole situation. I dare say there are going to be people looking up the colours of the walls of the hospital and trying to figure out what hospital it is. That does not interest. I mean, this is kibosh time. Both children and Harry have got to come out the line of succession. All titles have to be stripped. He's got to be removed as a councillor of state. Enough is enough. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. And the royal family have to do this, and they have to act fast. Interestingly enough, one of you yesterday in the comments said Sir Christopher Gite is in the House of Lords and is involved in the reading of having the titles removed. We all know William's been trying to line his ducks up. I dare say the King has been lining ducks up. I dare say they all have. They need to act fast and decisively and send a message out. These people are no longer in the line of succession. There is no way on this good earth that they will ever get anywhere near the throne. Can you imagine these idiots on the throne? Can you imagine that as a queen? Representing 14 Commonwealth realms, the United Kingdom, either of them being head of the actual Commonwealth. Can you imagine the offence that these two would be capable of causing? I mean, I know it's all been a bit of a laughing matter up until now. And I mean, I have laughed. I've got to watch it again. I very rarely use this word, but this is obscene. It is obscene. It's I mean, if it was me and I wanted to wear a moon bump and I wanted to convince everyone I was pregnant, Well, I wouldn't have a bump that's shaped like Lego and sticks out 2 miles and then comes very sharply back in and moves all over the place. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it like that. I would want it to be more discreet. I'd choose the sizes. This is on purpose. That's all I can think. This is absolutely on purpose. Now I'm wondering, are they doing this on purpose? And then there will be a follow-up video released, which will, you know, where she'll rip her dress off and go, "Ha, look, I've got a bump." And it might be one of those skin bumps that blends or can be fused with it. I don't think so. Is this because something is about to come out in the press? And so they've preempted it by releasing this? Or is it because they're really pissed off because newspapers have been talking about this a lot? I mean, this makes a complete mockery. Everything's got to go. Titles have got to go now, right now. It's finished. It's finished. It's over. Está. They have deliberately done this, and I don't mean getting rid of the ducal titles. I mean the ducal titles, the count, all of it, and the prince. So she cannot call herself Princess Meghan, because that's what she'll do. She wants to be Princess Henry, and then start calling herself Princess. Oh, I might as well be Princess Meghan. No, the whole lot's got to go. No more Princess Lilibet. No more Prince Archie. No more, nada. It's got to go now. These people are making fools, not only out of the royal family, but of the entire United Kingdom, of all the realms, of all the Commonwealth, of the Foreign Office, of the Home Office, of the government, of the governments of the realms, of the governments of the countries of the Commonwealth. These fools are mocking everybody. They think this is funny. And, wow. I got to watch it one more time. I can't. I've watched it so many times. I can't get over it. And they screamed for their privacy. And then there they are like that. I mean, I can see reactions are going to come in thick and fast in the next week and way beyond. I think there will be celebrities who are going to start to speak out. I think there are going to be a lot of pundits who are going to speak out. I think there are going to be some pretty highly respected journalists who are going to speak out. I think people are going to start making noises like, has anybody done a mental health check on either of these two recently? What's going on? What is going on here? I can see this being openly discussed. And I know a lot of you will say this is what she wants, and it is what she wants. But believe me, this will not end well for her. This is far, far worse than the Oprah interview. This is really shocking. Sticking her backside out, like a cat on heat. I mean, this should be an intimately private moment between her and Harry. It really should. This is not something to be mocked. She's mocking her own child. Questions are going to be raised. This is never going to go away. This is awful. Really awful. How could Harry have allowed this? Does Harry even know? I mean, I know he's in the video, but this was filmed 4 years ago. Did he know she was going to release this? Is he okay with her releasing this? I'll wager not, unless he really has had half his brain cut out and it's gone missing somewhere, as if he had one in the first place. I mean, those lumps. And there's like a great big straight one down the side, followed by another one cutting across. Well, I tell you what, I don't remember Graham or I behaving like that when either of our two were born. I mean, she's saying she was doing all of this to induce labour, so she wouldn't have been experiencing, you know, humour me, you know, let's go hypothetical. Because I don't think there was anything of the sort going on there by the look of that. But I mean, even so, even if you weren't in labour pains, I mean, I had an itchy belly. It felt really tight and taut in the last couple of weeks. I mean, you get to the point where you just want it out. You just want it out. And you cannot, well, I could not move like that. There is something wrong. There's something wrong. There's something wrong. And it is so, so wrong that Wally was punished, that anybody is punished for questioning what in the holy... Sorry, my phone storage was, I've deleted some videos off the phone. I mean, if it was her intention to come across as a hooker, that's how it's come across. What is, you name me one prime minister, one president, one country, one foreign office that would want to be represented by that person, either of them. I mean, it would have to be a country full of lunatics, wouldn't it, that would want that. I want to watch it again. I can't kind of take my eyes off it. It's grotesque, actually. Grotesque. And it's not only making a mockery of countries and prime ministers. It's making a mockery of the royal family personally. Because some people watching this are going to think, well, what about Catherine's children? What about William and Harry themselves? What about Diana? What about the late monarch? What about all the other pregnancies? Is this a normal thing? Is this something the Windsors pulling their wool over our eyes? Which, of course, they're not, because they have behaved themselves and been normal people, normal pregnancies. But people, some people who are not really following the monarchy, they're going to see this, they're going to notice this. And they're gonna start looking at all of them, aren't they? This is catastrophic. Is this her intention, to bring the whole family down? I mean, I've suspected for a while, as a lot of you have, that if a surrogacy story came out, she would say that the evil palace made her do it because they're racist. Well, I mean, how's she going to get out of this one? I thought she said she had that postpartum eclampsia or something like that, and she was ill. But mind you, that comes on afterwards apparently. But I mean, how's she going to get out? How's she going to get out of it if a surrogacy story does come out categorically? And what she's going to say? Oh yeah, I was wearing a moon bump. Is that what she's going to say? Oh, the palace made me do it. Aren't people going to say, well, what about all that dancing you did where you said you were overdue? What about that? So that was all... she's as mad as a bag of walnuts. She really is. I would not be surprised at all to see her go live on YouTube or Instagram doing her business on the toilet. I wouldn't be at all surprised. I hope a lot of people who bought into the privacy nonsense can now see these people do not want privacy. Because there are still a few around. Believe it or not, even since South Park, there are still people out there who believe that believe all the bullshit that this couple come out with. They don't want anything to do with the royal family. Take the titles, take them out the line of succession, take them off the councillor's estate. I would urge not only the entire royal family, but the UK Parliament, do something now. Prime Minister, the King, everybody, make it your business. These two, the world needs to be told, these two are nothing to do with the royal family. They are nothing to do with the line of succession. They will never get near the British throne. They will never get near the councillors of state, and neither will their two children. Unfortunately, I'm sorry for the children, I really am. But I mean, the behaviour of their parents, that is far... I mean, people go on about Britney Spears' behaviour. I think Britney Spears comes across positively normal compared to these two. And she does it, you know, she does a little dance and has a little drink and stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. The ladies are, she's a free agent. She can do what she likes. But I mean, I've never seen her do anything like this. I've never seen any of the celebrities do anything as crazy as this. I think that the jaws on planet Earth hit the floor collectively, simultaneously, all at the same time. It's deceptive. It's peculiar. I don't know what more I can say. I'm going to try and get some sleep. Thank you all very much for listening. I'll see you in the comments while this is playing. But I'll probably just sit back and read your comments, because you can get a feather now and you can knock me down. I think that's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. It really is, and I've seen a lot of stuff. That is weird. And when the consequences of this video hit them, then they'll cry victim, won't they? They'll say, well, you know, oh, we're being bullied. And I think, I seem to recall someone saying that in order to have the titles removed, they do need also permission from the parliaments of the other realms of the Commonwealth. I dare say that won't be difficult to get now at all. It's almost as if this couple want to destroy themselves and their children. It's peculiar, really peculiar. Thank you all very much for listening. Good night, and may your God go with you. If you can sleep, which I don't think I can.